My name is Suzanne. I am from Belleville, Illinois. I am a native of Belleville and I've lived here all my life. I had cosmetic dental work completed just a few weeks ago, so it's fairly recent that I have had the work done, and searched quite a bit and did a great deal of research with regard to who I wanted to have this done with and what the procedure involved would be. I was initially very apprehensive about having the work done, but all my life I had been so inhibited about the way my teeth looked that I was determined that I wanted to have the cosmetic work done. And actually, Dr. Prane was one of about 4 individuals that I had initially consulted with. And it was as a result of that consultation with her and her forthrightness in terms of what she could and could not do for me that ultimately led me to determine that she was the individual I wanted to have this work done with. With regard to the procedure itself, interestingly enough, it did not take all that long once we had completed the preliminary work, which initially involved x-rays and determining what needed to be done in terms of fillings, preliminary work. Once that was completed, then we were able to start on the actual cosmetic procedure itself. In my case, my teeth were very much crowded together. They were stained, they were crooked, and all my life, as I said, I felt as though this was something that caused me to be inferior as far as other people were concerned. I've spent my entire professional life dealing with the public and dealing with people in general, and it's very hard to do when you are trying to relate to someone and feel as though the first thing that they notice about you is your stained, crooked teeth. So in that respect, Dr. Prane and I did speak with how to best go about achieving a satisfactory result based upon my individual case. Actually, the only thing that it really involved was one extraction. And once we were able to have the extraction done and the teeth base reformed, we were able to use a series of temporary teeth, I suppose, if you want to put it that way. And as the process went, the temporaries then would be inserted. And I noticed an immediate improvement, even during that transition for me, because the temporaries looked so much better than what I had actually had in my mouth that it was almost an immediate improvement. And as the procedure progressed, the temporaries became closer and closer to what my actual final result would be. And I was so very surprised and pleased as we progressed through this entire exercise that they were able to achieve the result for me that they did. We're talking about upper front, lower front. I am very, very happy with the results. I have never in my life received compliments before about my smile. And just last week, someone said to me, "You have the nicest smile." And it was a wonderful, long-awaited compliment. Dr. Prane's hygienist, Amanda, was actually a key component to my treatment. Before we could actually begin the cosmetic procedure, as I said, we had to get a lot of the preliminary work done. There were several cavities that needed to be filled. There was a crown that I needed to have put in as a part of a back molar. She taught me procedures with regard to how best to clean my teeth, floss my teeth. She was very much an integral part of that treatment process, simply because we had to establish the foundation in terms of what I needed to do to maintain that smile, as well as to undergo the process of actually having it redone. And she was a key component in that. I would most assuredly recommend Stone Falls Dental and Dr. Prane's services, and have done so. Recently, I had an opportunity to go to a bank and was in process of interrelating with the teller, and she did state to me that she was looking for a family dentist. And I was more than happy, based upon the results that Dr. Prane and Stone Falls Dental achieved for me, to refer her unequivocally, and have done so several times.